So it's been pretty good, right? Mendy, I think I have Mendy. I don't have Bobby Reed. I don't want to have Bobby Reed. Greedy Reedy. No, I don't have him. I don't have him. He got a couple of points, though. I looked at him, but so yeah, so there is that. Calm down, level up. Thanks so much for the donation. Flup, thanks for 4 months. Callum, thanks for the sub as well. And Ant396, thanks so much for the bit. What about the Pennywhacker? What about the Pennywhacker? I don't know about the Pennywhacker. Okay, anyway. So Hearts of Iron 4. Right. I kind of know sort of what to do in Hearts of Iron 4, but it quickly falls apart for me, especially when when war breaks out and there's a whole bunch of shit going on. I don't really know what to do. The Navy stuff I'm interested in, the Air Force stuff I'm interested in, but I suck at it. I don't know what to do. I feel like if we're gonna play Italy, for example, if we play Italy, we'll go down the whole like Axis route and everything. We'll stick to fascism. I feel like we want to try to control the Mediterranean, right? I feel like we have to have a gigantic navy to combat Britain and France in the Mediterranean and hold it down, so that we can open ourselves up later in the game for like naval invasions or maybe some paradrops into Africa. Because I think once war starts, you sort of lose Africa, right? France and Britain have like a really big holding in Africa, and they just sort of take it all over. The naval is worse than in CK2. Yeah, it's the naval bombers and battleships. That's it. If you play Italy, you must change sides. Do not play with Munt. It's AIDS concentrate. Okay, okay, Bobs. I won't play with Munt. Play Japan and nuke America first. Oh my god. Okay, so you get a lot of battleships. That's the way to do it. Okay. All right. I played a little bit as Italy. But we'll start a new game as Italy. We'll start in Gathering Storm in 1936. We can play as Benito Mussolini, who's fascist, and he doesn't hold any elections. He just thinks he's so good, doesn't even need an election. I went to France yesterday for the day. It was pretty fun. It was fun. It was tiring as well, man. It's tiring going on trips with kids and stuff. You're constantly running after them and yelling at them and stuff. They had fun though. It was really good. France. Yeah, we went to France. We're off to France again on Sunday as well. We're going for a week this time though. We're gonna be gone all next week in France for a big week-long family trip. Play Brazil. Oh god. Did I party there? No, I didn't really party there. No, not much. No. So yeah. So next week there's no streams. I'm gonna be gone all week. I might stream on Saturday potentially if I get some time, but I should be here. Well, I'm here today. I should be here tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. Hopefully Saturday as well, and then I'm going next week, all of next week. But have fun. Okay, thanks. You hate me? I'm a traitor. I know, it's very sad, isn't it? You want to take Suez and Gibraltar to win in the mid. Yeah. So if I take both of those and I can keep France and Britain out of the Mediterranean because they have gigantic navies, then I'm free to just sort of like fucking control Africa, or at least northern Africa. Get a whole bunch of oil and stuff. Is there rubber in Africa? I can't remember. I don't think there is. I think you have to. I think like the rubber is all like sort of where the Netherlands is in Asia, right? That's like where like all of it's like Malaysia and stuff, like all the rubber comes from. Rubber is in Congo. Okay. Mostly British Malay. Okay, fine. I can see Hitler is gonna cuck me. Play the Netherlands. The Netherlands just gets completely shit on, right? Like early on by Germany if they decide to go that way. Okay, well listen. We'll play as Italy. And we'll figure it out, okay? We'll play it on regular difficulty. This'll be imagine I've never played this game before, even though I have played this game before. I need tips. I need stuff. I need to know how to like do better, right? I need to know how to do better. Okay, we'll do an Iron Man Italy 2. Don't let me forget, okay? So we play again tomorrow. I might load up the wrong game, right? Okay. Here we are. We're Italy. We have quite a big navy. Now, what's the best thing to do with this gigantic navy? Split it off into like separate fleets, or just one great big fleet? One great big fleet and like park it here, so that I can fight Britain and France when they try to come in. Like France could get into here from like here, although it looks like, yeah, this port is like here, right? So they can get into the the Tyrrhenian Sea. I guess a little bit, but not much. Ally with nationalist Spain. We'll do that. Yeah, one big fleet, a super navy. Hi Mussolini, you suck at making the herb trains run on time. Okay, yeah, I know. It's true. I can't make the herb trains run on time. Also, split off subs and raid with them. Is the music a little loud? Okay, let me turn the music down then. Hang on a second. Audio, master volume, music volume. Is that better? I'll turn the effects volume down a little bit too. Okay, good. That should be a little bit better. The music's great in this game, so it's not a bad thing. Okay, all right. So Navy aside, the first things I want to research are the usual things, right? Like we want basic machine tools so that we can make stuff faster. We want construction so that we can build stuff faster. We probably want this so that we can research stuff faster as well. And we probably want to grab something like from in here. Like support weapons 1 could be good, right? We're going to be at war with Ethiopia straight up. We are at war with Ethiopia right away, right? So we got to sort that out too. Before we do that though, we got to build factories. Okay, so I have currently 9 factories. With our current economic policy, the people expect 25% of our total number of factories to produce consumer goods. This need is filled by civilian factories only, leaving us with 11 factories where 11 can be used for trade. All right, so factories are what we use for giving people goods in our country, but also what we use to trade away for trade goods, right? For stuff that we need. Like if we need iron or whatever, we could trade away like a civilian factory with another country and get like 8 iron or whatever, right? Research tomato sauce. Okay, I'll make sure I research the tomato sauce as soon as we've beaten Ethiopia, okay? Because they get a lot of tomatoes there. And then once we have all the tomatoes, we research the sauce. We put in all of the special spices, ingredients, and then we're gonna have like the best sauce in the whole world, right? That's how it's gonna work, right? And to build stuff. Okay, so the more civilian factories I have, the quicker I can build other factories, like military factories and stuff. So it says I have 9 out of 20. I have 9 in use for consumer goods, which means that I have 11 available for construction. Do I want to get this capped out at 20? So do I want to build civilian factories everywhere? Ban pizza. You need them to build. Defeat France in a culinary war. Okay, we'll work on that too. Don't worry. We'll get right on that. And marry my daughter to Hitler. Okay, that's another good thing that we'll do for sure. Okay, that's just how many I'm using. Take Franco as your child. That's not what that means. That's not what this means. Available for construction. Why does it say 9 out of 20
Autocracy
then?
when?
I have 20. Autocracy when? I have no idea, C. Kyle. Thanks so much for the donation, though. I'll get on that too. We'll make a priority list, okay? Top of the list will be the tomato sauce. Maybe second will be marrying my daughter off to Hitler, and then third, let's figure out how these factories work, like this mechanic in the game, so that I can get better at building stuff faster and stuff. 9 out of 20 is available to construct more factories. Okay. Did I just say C. Kyle? No, I did not say that. I'm currently a heretic. I need to be a full Nazi. Okay, we'll work on that too. And then pour spaghetti over the croissants. Okay, we'll fill all of the croissants with our special tomato sauce. Okay, that's exactly what we'll do. That's how we'll defeat the French. They don't like tomato sauce at all. They like bread and they like fish, and that's it.
Hello, Sipsy.
Okay.
This morning I dipped my toothbrush in cocaine and brewed my coffee with Red Bull.
Wow, okay.
I got halfway to work before I realized I was running naked along the freeway.
That'll happen. Yeah, that'll do it, Dotus92. Thanks so much for the donation. Okay, so hang on a second. Wait, so, alright, so we need to make some factories, but we need infrastructure first? Who's saying that? This building provides the state with improvement of infrastructure. It increases your supply power in the strategic regions and increases your division speed as well. Okay, so currently, in terms of infrastructure, we have some infrastructure. I think we have pretty good infrastructure. What's the rule of thumb for infrastructure? Getting it to about 5 out of 10? So we'd have to build like a little bit here because it's not quite there yet. No sips. Okay, don't build infrastructure. Italy has focuses to add it. Okay, perfect. All right, good. So we want some civilian factories then, right? Because currently we're not going to be building stuff that fast. So what? Should I just like should I have factories like if I build one here and then like maybe here and here, I can build those 3 to start with. The higher the infrastructure, the faster you build on the tiles. Okay, if you can build 8 buildings in a state, max out the infrastructure, otherwise leave it. Okay, build them in areas with high infrastructure. Okay, well, these have fairly high infrastructure, right? 6 and 8, so they'll build a bit faster. Should we have one in Tuscany as well? We could have narrowed my mustache up a little bit. Okay, and plus 80% speed bonus for the building. Save some coastline for dockyards. Okay, it's gonna be hard in Italy though, because most of our states are on the coast, right? So we're gonna have to build some stuff, and then we could build like some naval yards. We could probably build some in Sardinia, right? Wow, there's a whole bunch of little places here in Sardinia, right? We could have like a super naval assembly plant like in Sniper Elite 4 that we could break into, and it'll have missiles and stuff like that. Build about 5 and then military factories. Okay, so we have like 1, 2, 3. Let's build one here, and then we'll build one like fucking in Tuscany as well. Okay, so we'll build 5, and then we want to just like build military factories everywhere else. So what, like everywhere? Like use up the rest of it with military factories? Can't wait to see you get naval invaded and lose as usual. It'll probably happen, yeah, okay. So we just want tons of military factories in the rest of the spots, right? God, that's gonna be a lot of military factories, guys, jeez. Should I just go like this for now, and then build some naval bases and stuff as well? Some naval dockyards? Like, we'll build 3 in Sardinia. This seems like a good place to build them too, right? Kinda? Okay. Alright, so is that good?
Poopity scoop scoop diddy whoop whoop ji scoop dee poop poop ji scoopty scoopty whoop.
No naval
I'll never
needed.
miss a beat. I'm lightning on my feet, and that's what they don't see. Scoop dee poop.
Headless Max, thanks so much for that. That's great. Very insightful. Thanks so much for the donation. I appreciate it. Alright, so that's that done. Alright, so next thing I want to do is I want to assemble my navy into a big super navy, right? So if I move all these boys like out here, like this, I can move them all, right? Another thing I think I probably want to do is, just before we get started here. Okay, let's move these boys back here too. Okay, they don't need to be there, right? Let's unpause this as well. Okay, so that's fine. So another thing that I'll probably need to do is I'll probably need to have like a commander here. We're gonna have 2 commanders here. We're gonna have General Giovanni Messi is gonna be here, okay? And he is going to hold shit down for us here, right? He's just gonna defend. And in the meantime, we're gonna have another general here. This is gonna be General Hugo Cavallero. Okay, good. Good job, Hugo Calavero. He is going to be here-ish, right? So we got 14 divisions there, and then we have those divisions there as well. Okay, this guy's gonna have an offensive line order to go for the capital, right? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna send some boys down to help as well. Like, for example, we're gonna send these boys. And
Luigi and Paolo were out fishing in the Mediterranean Sea one day when a World War II mine came floating along. On seeing it coming nearer and nearer, Luigi shouted at his friend, "Hey Paolo, it's a mine." Paolo said, "Okay Luigi, you can have it."
Okay, Flinty, thanks so much for that. Thanks. You're not ready for the name butchering. Zips is used to the old Hoi 4 without the Marshal. No, I'm not. I don't think I've ever played any of the previous ones. I lie. I have played the previous ones, but I was really bad at them. I didn't know what I was doing. Much like this one. Right, okay, so we have that guy there, and he's gonna go for the capital. This is in the Ethiopian war, and these guys are just going to defend on this line, I think, right? Maybe we could get some more boys down here to help them out, actually. Like, do we want some tanks and mountain men and stuff down there? I guess, let's, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just send these boys down here, okay? These boys are gonna go down here and help with this war as well. We're gonna wrap that one up quick. All right, so we have free military factories. So we need to build some infantry equipment and some support equipment, right? Not as much support equipment. Tanks we don't need. Motorized and close air support. Close air support could be useful, right? We want to start stockpiling some close air support. And then we have all of these naval pieces as well. We have 195 convoys. Is it worth just like getting like convoys with just one thing in? Just so that we're stockpiling convoys? Because we always need to have some, right? No? Naval bombers. Okay, I don't think I have naval bombers yet, but we'll get some naval bombers, okay? I don't need convoys, just one. Just finish building all of those ships for now. Okay, so which ones should I prioritize? Battleship 2. We have 2 Battleship 2s being created. We have a light cruiser, destroyer, and a submarine. Do we want lots of submarines? The battleship, yes. Battleships are the meta right now. Okay, the big ones. Alright, how many battleships? Do we just want to like, whoa. Do we just want to like evenly distribute our naval building power across the 2 battleships? No, you have great national focuses for ship designs. Okay, I'll use them. I'll try to use them anyway. It really starts with 2 battleships, which is really good. You really need naval bombers to help invade the UK. All right, well, I don't think we're going to invade the UK. I think we're going to try to defend from them to begin with. All right, so that's fine, right? Are we looking good? We need to make sure that we have lots of infantry equipment. Okay, so national focus then. Do we want to go, since we're at war with Ethiopia, do we want to go Ethiopian war logistics straight away? This is going to add 2 infrastructure and 3 naval bases to Eritrea, and also 3 infrastructures and 4 naval bases to Somaliland. Is that a good one? Yeah, do ward logistics. Okay. We don't want to like start working. Well, we can't start doing Triumph in Africa until we own Ethiopia. So I guess we are just going to do this one, right? Okay, that's that done. We have no divisions in basic training. We can design them and get like the combat with the 20 or whatever, because I guess that's a thing that people like to do as well. We have air wings with no missions. Okay. Do we need all of our boys there, more or less? We have a couple of boys down here. Look, we have these guys here who can do submissions here, right? So we can do like, what's this? Fighters, tactical bombers, and close air support. Close air support, we definitely want to do, right? We'll do some close air support here. We don't need to worry about... Ethiopia doesn't have planes, do they? Do we need to bomb them at all, or what? Do we want to do like some strategic bombing here as well? And what, just like interception? Just in case they do bring some stuff out? Okay. Our mission efficiency is 2.5%. That's not very good, is it? Bomb them for fun. They have sticks. Okay, no planes. Where's the mustard gas button? I have no idea. You need to assign those divisions in Italy to those lines in Ethiopia. Yeah, I have. I think there's enough boys down in Ethiopia now. We'll leave a couple of boys back in Italy for now. These guys are heading down. These guys, they can just stay here. Okay, and then the military is gonna muster. Okay, so now we need lots of oil. Do we want to start importing oil big time from the USA? Or do we not need to worry about it right now and focus on building out all those military factories? No? Field marshal it up. Just start justifying on Yugoslavia. What does Yugoslavia have? They have a whole bunch of aluminum and chromium, which is useful, right? Is that why we want them? We have a national focus for Albania, right? We'll it's not guaranteed, but we'll probably get Albania, right? Take out Yugoslavia. It's 25% for guarantees. I don't know what that means. Just follow the focus tree and take it easy. All right, so hang on a second. Do I want to start importing all this oil that I need? Or should I just chill? Well, I'm going to get a whole bunch of oil from focuses for here, right? Will it be enough, though? I get a claim on Yugo in focus. All right. Russian Yugoslavia is a legit strat, but only if the UK doesn't guarantee independence. So currently they are guaranteed by Czechoslovakia, which I'm not like super concerned about, I guess. Romania, it's like a whole like domino effect of guarantees here, right? So they're guaranteed by them. They're guaranteed by them. Who are they guaranteed by? Turkey and Greece as well. Not that we need to go on them though, right? It's a powder keg Balkans, okay. EU4 and form independent Canada when... Okay, I will. At some point I will do that. That sounds good. He's going to unpause and immediately lose. No, I'm not going to. Alright, so unassigned divisions. We have some unassigned divisions. So this is going to be our Italian like home division. Let's get we want a field marshal in here, Pietro Badoglio, or do we want Emilio De Bono? Okay, let's go with this guy. All right, so that's this guy here, and then the front line is gonna be where? Yugoslavia, I guess, right? Because we're gonna start fabricating a claim. We're gonna start justifying a war goal against them. Because they're only guaranteed by the Czechoslovakia, right? No? Ban Adidas tracksuits for Yugoslavia and you'll win the war, no problem. Yeah, they'll all be naked, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and you're no longer allowed to wear Adidas tracksuits in Yugoslavia, and the whole nation just fucking crumbles. Like, what? That's our whole... That's the center of our culture. You can't do that to us. Jesus. That's not racist. It's just a fact. Right? No. A country will only join a war with the nation they guarantee if you declare war on that nation, it won't create a domino effect. Okay, great. So we might be at war with Czechoslovakia if we're not careful, right? No. That's what happened in real life. Okay, fine. If you don't justify in Romania as well, you won't be able to get Czechoslovakia. Okay. 9 days until 2 point. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm going to be on vacation when it comes out, so we'll have to play it when I get back. All right. So is that, without even unpausing the game, we've already spent half an hour deciding on things that we're going to do, right? Which is kind of crazy. These guys are heading down to, well, they're in Africa, but they're heading further into Africa. The Navy is mustering. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit because this game is slow enough already, right? We have to have it like on top speed. All right, so we have this super navy here, which is slowly forming. It's got 148 ships. We want to, so we have oh god, we have a lot of destroyers and stuff. We have a lot of subs too. So what do we want to do with subs? We want to go raiding with subs? Train some troops. I've already lost. Justify Romania. Where are Italy's de jure claims? I don't know. I think they have like quite a few though. All right, we want to start justifying against Yugoslavia, right? Justify a war goal to conquer them. Do we want to just like fully conquer them? Okay, well, we don't have the political power to do any of this yet. We might have to wait a little bit, right? We'll have to wait a little bit until I have some political power. Different type of raid ships. You don't have all your navies and little fleets. Make a few big ones. Yeah, I know, I'm going to. So we're just gonna like merge these all into one huge one. So we got 2 battleships. We got 8 heavy cruisers. We got 11 light cruisers. We got 80 destroyers and 47 submarinos. That's pretty good, right? All right, who's going to be in charge of this big whopping Admiral Giuseppe Fioravanzo? All right, here he is. Good. Floating death balls for the win. You only need to claim one state. You only need to claim one state. It doesn't affect the peace conference. All right, okay. Really? So I can just justify and do one state. Select 1 to 5 states. Do I have to select like a small one then? Okay, well I still need 42 power, right? So I still have to wait no matter what, and then we can go in. We'll add some more guys to this as well. Do we want to train some dudes too? Do we want to train up some Divisione di Fanteria? Yes. Okay, and we'll have them in Tuscany, I guess. And what? Like 3? Is 3 enough? Only 1. Mountain troops. We actually need some mountain troops. We don't have enough special forces cap, apparently, for more mountain troops, so we can't do it. No, I can't do it. There's a trick for getting 2 war goals at the same time by justifying 3 provinces in the first station, then bought justifications, finish it, but at the same time. Okay, right. I don't know what that... Stop butchering the names. Well, I can't. No. For Greece, no equipment. Mountain troops are great for Italy because there's loads of mountains. Go figure. Okay, great. Well, as soon as I can train some more, I'll get some more. So hang on a second. So is 3 of these enough? Put 1 or 2 dudes on that one province you have in Croatia. Oh, what? In here? You mean Zara? Okay, I can do that after. I'll do it after. It's with the EE, not the IE. Invade Austria and cuck Germany. Okay. You also really need to change division templates later. Yeah, I know how to do that. I can do that. I need to get some army experience first, though, right? No. Put your troops on Zara, you can cut off the whole Yugoslav army quickly. All right, so if I put them here, and then just like cut across like that, then I can just claim all that easy, and then just do the rest of it. Is that what you mean? Okay, we'll try that out. I haven't done my commanders right. I haven't done my commanders right. Why? What's wrong with them? They're fine, right? I think they're fine. Okay, so what are we doing with this thing here? What is this doing? Convoy raiding? Or just patrolling? Are we just sending them out on patrol? In where? The Western Mediterranean Sea? No? You need to put a field marshal for your commanders. I've done that already. Shift-click the general and then click the big man with the big beret. No, I have cavalry. Is that okay? It's only the 6th of January. Yeah, no, that's right. Or just Belgrade and they capitulate. Alright. You have them generals. The generals need a field marshal. What do you mean? A new army group? Select divisions before creating an army. Oh, what? These guys come underneath the field marshal? Wait a second.
Si, signore.
How do I get this guy out of here? So this is gonna be... Okay, so hang on. So this guy needs to be a general, right? So he'd be General Italo Balbo. And then I have to create... Is this an army group? Army 1, Army 2, and Army 3. New army. Oh, I see. So this guy is the field marshal. So I put him here.
Si, signore.
Oh. Is that right? I did it. Almost there. Click portrait and then select the field marshal. Select armies, then click the left general icon. Okay, you can drag an army into the group, so I can
Si,
just...
signore.
Oh, this is cool. Alright, so this is a field marshal, and then these are the 3 armies, right? So this can be my, like, Italian field marshal. He's en route from a previous command. He won't be able to use abilities or give position buffs for another 15 days. But that's fine, right? Okay. Nothing will ever get done if you constantly chat with different opinions. No, we're getting there. That's fine. Yeah. Is this game getting any updates lately or something? There's a couple of changes since I last played it. I haven't played it for quite some time. All right, next question then. Do I start importing oil and chromium and rubber, or do I just leave this for now and finish off the war with Ethiopia and do my focuses and stuff and see where I'm at after that? No? Another game you're too dumb to understand? Oh, come on. It's better than having loose Imperiums fucking shit up, constantly pausing and unpausing. I guess so. Make sure your Ethiopia group have their own field marshal. Why? Is it because they're not in Italy? Oh yeah, you're right. No, because I've got this guy, and is it this guy? All right, so yeah, I want to pull these guys out.
Pronto all'azione. Comandi.
Okay, let's give them Emilio de Bono. Okay, Emilio de Bono is going down to Africa to do stuff in Africa. So that's fine. So hang on a second. Is this guy good? What does he give me? Old Guard, max entrenchment, promotion cost minus 50%, chance to get wounded in combat minus 50%, and max entrenchment plus 30%. Is that good in Africa? Or not really? No. Ethiopia is pushing the line. No, they're not going to push the line too much. Also, guys, I have some really bad news, and I'm really sorry to have to do this to you. We've been streaming for 45 minutes, and I have a hot lunch. A hot lunch has been prepared for me that I'm going to go eat very quickly, if you don't mind, and then we'll get back to this as soon as I'm done. I know, it's the worst, right? It's just bad planning. It was bad communication on my part. I had to do some stuff this morning, and then my wife just like sort of springs on me all of a sudden. By the way, I made you a hot lunch, so I'm just gonna go eat that hot lunch. Yeah, I know. You haven't even unpaused the game. I know, right? This will give you guys a chance, though, to think about further strategies for me, right? It'll be really good. And then we'll finish up this Ethiopia war, and then I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'll be like 5 minutes. The lunch is ready. It's on the table. All I have to do is vacuum it into my mouth quickly, down into my stomach, feel very satisfied with myself, and then come back out here and continue this this war. Yeah, stuff my face. Yeah, I will. All right, listen. I'll go stuff my face. I will be back as soon as I can. I'll try to be like 5 minutes tops. Okay. And again, I'm sorry as well. It's just the way that it goes sometimes. So I'll be right back, and then we'll carry on with this game. Okay. See you in a sec. Love you lots. Guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, that was a nice lunch though. God, it was really good. And at least I won't need to take a break after, right? There's that about it. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, no. My wife's hot lunch. Yeah, yeah, she made a real hot lunch. Okay, so so we're almost ready to go here, I guess, on with these guys, and we have this field marshal now. Oh yeah. Before we go though, do I need to sort this stuff out? Do I need to get this stuff in? If I do get this stuff in, won't I be using the factories that I need to be building this stuff? Or does it matter? No. Yes. Win Ethiopia, win Yugoslavia, and build battleships and naval bombers. Alright, get it all in. Get a bit of oil. Yes, but do it. Import 16 oil from Venezuela. Venezuela's probably the better option, right? Because we might not go to war with them. So I'd have to use 3 factories to get all of this oil. Or 2 factories to get 16. Why get 16? Is it because I'll be like over if I go for like 24? I'll be like 1 over, right? Does that matter? It's a waste to build ships. Build a wall. I'm playing as Italy. Yeah, I am. No, they're also fascists. You don't need all the oil. Build a good wall. Or potentially a great one. Okay, I'll try to build a wall. So how much oil am I getting? You only have like minus 5%. You have a little less oil. Make them pay for the wall. 16.2. Don't import. Nobody tell him he spelled fascist wrong. Fascist. Did I misspell it? A fascist. A fascist. Don't bother with the full amount. Okay, but how come though? Why? Explain to me why I wouldn't get like the full amount. No? No. Get oil. Only the finest olive oil. Countries that import all of their oil are chumps. Alright. Because I want the factory to build. 8 is just the standard number. You don't need it all. It's not worth it. Cost civvy factories when you need to build. Alright. So what? So just get like 8 oil instead of like the maximum that I need, 24. How many civilian factories can I spare? 5 apparently. 5. Okay, well fine. I'll just get 2 then, I guess. And then chromium. Do I need to get chromium in from anywhere? Can I get it in from Turkey? Or are Turkey likely to become allies? Or like join the allies, I mean. No? The clipboard is a button. Try it. No. We're only missing 4. We're only missing 5 rubber. Okay, so fine. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of oil, but not all of the oil that we need, right? And we're training some dudes. They're going to be ready to go pretty soon. What orders am I sending to my gigantic navy? I feel like I want to have them patrol the Western Mediterranean Sea, but do we want to do convoy raiding or anything like that? Patrol. Take over Jersey and make money via tax evasion. Well, sadly, it's not here. Look, it's nowhere to be seen. Look, I guess it's like too small. It's like in here somewhere. It's too small though. They haven't even like modeled it or anything. It's not there. Search and destroy. You should really protect Italy from UK naval invasions. Usually neutral. Why aren't I playing as the British? I don't know. We don't need ships for a war with an inland nation. No, I know, but I mean just like for later on. Once we go to war with, I'm thinking later, you know, once the UK and France go to war against me and Germany, I guess. Well, maybe if, who knows, maybe we might not even ally with Germany, but I'm just thinking for later, right? The Adriatic and the Tyrrhenian Sea. Adriatic. Oh, why? Because we're going to be going to war against, like, Yugoslavia or whatever. So I want to patrol here, here, and here. Okay, fine. I'll do that. Alright. And then these guys should be good to go pretty soon too, right? We'll wait for these troops to get down here and then we'll start pushing in on Ethiopia. Alright. Who is our guy? Who's this guy here? He's got some guys en route. My Crusader Kings 2 streams were entertaining, funny. I hope you'll play it again a few times. Yeah, I will for sure, Dissy. Thanks so much for the thanks for the comment. I appreciate it. So if Jersey isn't on the war map, does that mean he is invincible? That's yeah, of course. That's exactly what it means. Do you know what? That's exactly what it means. We are at war with these guys, but they're not actually fighting us right now, are they? But we're moving our troops in. These guys are gonna have stuff, so we could always like have them meet up here, right? We could do like oh, they are pushing in, the bastards. All right, good. All right, let's start pushing in with this guy since he's ready to go. And then these guys, once these troops are here and they're settled, there's a tank coming down here too. We might run out of oil and rubber for our tanks. That was a real problem in World War II, wasn't it? The supply lines in Africa. No? It's the first stream years I actually made it to. Wow, dual cascade, welcome. God, protect my port. Oh, I gotta protect this port, right? Because that's where all my supplies come in from. Okay, we are protecting it now. They got no fucking chance getting through this though, right? Okay, good. So we start pushing with this guy as well. And then we can push back up into these provinces that we lost. Provinces or states? Are they states? Or are they provinces? I don't know. Either one. It doesn't really matter, I guess, right? Oh, it's already over. No, it's fine. Forfeit and then make a pizza. Okay. My troops are encircled. I have to help them. Can we not just break out? Can we not just go like... Yeah, we can just break out. Look. Our guys are stronger than their guys, right? We'll form things up here again. Get the line going again. And then, bam. We're in.
Pronto.
Let's leave these mountain troops and this cavalry here. But we'll move like the tank and this dude in. Okay, now we're good.
Hitler
right?
wasn't such a bad guy. After all, he did kill Hitler.
That's a good point, actually, Dotus92. I mean, Revenace. That's true. Thanks so much for the donation. I appreciate it. I'm Mussolini reincarnated. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, I think.
Convicted hitman, Jimmy Two Shoes McClady confessed today that he was once hired to beat a cow to death in a rice field using only 2 small porcelain figures. Police admit this may be the first ever known case of a knick-knack patty whack.
Dotus92, that's terrible. Thanks so much, though. I appreciate it. Am I in the Allies? No, we're not in anything yet. We've just started. It's the 28th of February, 1936. We haven't like joined any factions or anything yet. We're just having a war with Ethiopia that we're hoping to wrap up like fairly quick, right? Once this war with Ethiopia is done, what do I need to do in Africa? Do I need to leave this army in Africa and then just build up the Italian army, or do I need to bring some of these boys back? Because I feel like having like some guys in Africa would be good, right? To secure like the resources and stuff after. No, bless the rains. Only defend Libya. Okay, so that's the Ethiopian war logistics done. So we want the industrial effort down here too, right? Okay, the Rhineland's been remilitarized, which is, well, fine. I mean, it happens all the time, right? In this game. But it's good for us because we're probably going to be friends with Germany. Oh. Don't miss the rains in Africa. Okay, fine. All that matters in Africa are Suez and Gibraltar. But what about all of this oil? What about all of the oil that I'm going to have in like Tripoli and stuff? Is it Tripoli? Where's this? Libya. The Libyan desert. It's like over here, right? This is where the oil comes in. These places. And probably here too. So I move all my troops to there and hold that. I don't need to worry about any of this stuff here. Like, what are the resources here? There's a little bit of rubber here, but not much. Like a tiny, tiny bit of rubber that we're not too worried about, right? Look at this. War is going swimmingly. Look at this. We're all over it, baby. It's not really developed yet, so not so much oil. Now, we're going to develop it soon, though, right? We'll develop it and get that oil, and then we'll hold it. Are you here? If you don't bless the rains in Africa, you're doomed. Okay, I'll try to make sure that I bless the rains in Africa. I got some free dockyards that I can do stuff with. Do we want to make more Bietel ships? I guess so. We're missing artillery. Equipment production for artillery. I didn't realize that that was a thing. Can I just move this up? Put it like here. Okay, that's fine. Decisions available? What kind of decisions do I want to go for? Do I want to save up 100 and just like ban democratic parties altogether? Or do I want to do any of this stuff? Economic stuff. Industrial land appropriation. Gain base war support minus 2.5%. And gain base stability minus 2.5%. But adds a building slot in Istria. No, banning them is useless. Realize the Roman ambitions. Save for government changes. Alright. Sounds good. Sounds good. Banning them is useless? Why? Just because we're already fascist? Yeah, we are. Fascist. We have 76%. There's no daily change on the Partito Comunista Italiano or the Partito Popolare Italiano either. Okay, good. That's good. It's good to know, right? Puppet Ethiopia instead of annexing it when the time comes. They'll produce their own dudes so you don't have to garrison it. Plus, the Brits won't instantly invade. That sounds like a decent idea, right? I don't need any of this crap down here anyway. There's not that much here, right? So if I puppet them, they'll just do their own stuff, right? And they'll still give some stuff back to me. Is that right? Alright, so I want to go for mechanical computing next, right? To bring down my research time again. But justify in Yugoslavia. Oh yeah, I can justify on them now, right? Okay, we'll justify on Yugoslavia then. So we want to conquer, what, Montenegro? Dalmatia. Cost me 46 political power and last 230 days. Is this all we want to do here? When's the set? Greece. You might need to send guns to Ethiopia so they build dudes. Okay. That's fine. Is it possible to survive if you start as Ethiopia? Probably not, no. How many countries have I ripped it off in? I don't know. You can get claims for Yugoslavia and national focuses, no? Later on, yeah, people are saying that go on them early and get them. Because it's, apparently it's a legit strat. It's a legit thing to do, no? Just wait for the national focus claims. No, I haven't researched the tomato sauce yet. No, the Ethiopians will have their vengeance. Yugo is guaranteed by Czech. Yeah, that's right. Czechoslovakia guarantees them. If I'm going to justify both of them in Romania at the same time, then take the oil and the Yugos. Whoa. The Czechs can't even reach me. You get the claims early. Ethiopia ain't got no hopia. My God. All right. We're going to go on Yugoslavia, okay? Because we want all of their stuff, right? So we're justifying on Yugoslavia, and then we can move some of these boys back to the Italian front when this is done, right? This is going to be done soon. What's this? Look at this, like, gigantic white dot. Oh, it's gone now. Weird. Okay, and we'll puppet these guys too, right? Because we don't really need them, and then we can move our boys, like, to better places where they'll have more of an impact on the game. No? grab all that Adidas merch. Okay. So watching the summer car VODs yesterday had you dying. Oh god, that was so... No one next them.